our next guest is introduced with a stat of the day.
It's the BYU Sports Nation stat of the day.
Seneca Knight averaged 17.1 points per game in 2019 and 20 at San Jose State. He played a couple of games last year and then opted out. He now joins us from the Marriott Center Annex, where he is BYU Cougar now. He is BYU Cougar. Seneca, it's great to have you on the show, man. Welcome to BYU.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Okay, let's start with sort of your journey to this point. You started LSU. You don't play there. You end up transferring to San Jose State. We talked about the fantastic season you had when you played the full year 2 years ago. And here you are at BYU. So how'd you get here, man?
So technically, I started at San Jose State, then went to LSU back in January during, COVID and everything, decided to go closer back home and everything, but just felt like it wasn't the right fit for me and my development. So when I got the opportunity at the end of June to leave, I took advantage of it. I ended up at BYU.
Take us through why BYU was the right place for you. When did the Cougars become serious contenders for you to go and play for them, and why was it the right fit for you?
I would say they reached out right away, and I just had interest in it right away. Talking to Coach Nick, back in January during my recruitment process, I talked to Coach Cody. So them reaching out again, just from the jump, I was just like, I wouldn't say on board, but I was willing to hear them out more. And then, especially after my visit, we took some Zoom calls and everything. We had about 2-3 Zoom calls. And then once I took my visit, just falling in love with the guys, the team, the atmosphere, even the fans. I even got love from the fans on Twitter and everything. I just felt like this would be the best situation for me as a person and be able to get better at basketball. Well,
we're stoked to have you. I think you add an element to this team that was perhaps missing and that would have helped against UCLA in the NCAA tournament, a little bit of perimeter length. 6'7", 215. You're from Louisiana. Describe your game for people who are getting introduced to you as a basketball player.
So as everybody may know now that I'm a scorer, but also being able to be versatile on the offensive end, so including passing, scoring, also defensive end, using my length, being 6'7", taking advantage of that, along with also being able to draw fouls. I was one of the top in the country the year I played in drawing fouls and shooting free throws. So just a very versatile game and just being able to go out there and whatever coach needs, just knowing that I'm capable of doing it.
Let's talk more about those two things you just brought up. So I looked up on KenPom.com this morning, those very two facts you just brought up. So 37th in fouls drawn 2 years ago. So do you like to take the ball to the rim and try and draw a foul? Is that a strength of your game?
Yes, sir. That's definitely a strength of my game. Definitely like to have the defender on their toes. And, being able to switch it up from now, like every now and again. And so they just have difficulty of guarding me.
And then you took 200 free throws. I mean, that's a pretty good number. You want to get to the free throw line, it sounds like?
Yes, sir, most definitely. It's definitely something that me and Coach Pope talked about when he was recruiting me as well. And that's definitely something that, it helps the game in so many ways.
You mentioned it a second ago, Seneca. Everybody knows you can score. We mentioned, 17 points the last full season at San Jose State, but I want to talk about the defensive side. You talked about your length. How important a part of your game is the fact that you can be one of those wing defenders that everybody really seems like, whether it's college, the pros, everybody's looking for somebody that can defend on the wing?
Yeah, it's definitely something very important to me. It's definitely something that we've been working on since I got here from day one as well. I know defense is something I've always been somewhat decent at, but just being able to fine tune and, learning the right way of how to play defense. And I feel like being in this system, it could really just take off. And, you can never be too good at defense, and every team needs a defender. So I'm just trying to do my part.
And hey, and let's be honest, if you're going to play defense, you're always going to get the minutes from the coaches. They love those guys that play the defense.
Let's talk about your three-point shooting. So 29%. What is the staff doing to help you increase that to get into the mid to high 30s?
So every single day, me, Coach Cody, Coach Nick, Coach Bergs, even Coach Pope, we focus on me owning my shot. So making sure I stay there through the follow-through and until the ball either goes in or it hits the rim. And just, little minor mechanics and stuff like that, but really just getting a whole bunch of repetition every single day, working on it. And it's definitely been paying off.
Let's get to know you off the court. Give everybody an idea of what type of person you are, what you do when you get away from basketball. What do you like to do when you're not playing basketball?
So some of my favorite things to do when I'm not playing basketball is hanging out with my family, playing with my dog, I have a dog. He's a lab. His name is Lucky. And I love scenery, so that's another reason I chose to come to BYU because, the mountains, I seen the reservoir on my visit, and I fell in love with the atmosphere. I like to be able to get away and, just relax your mind and everything. So I say the movies, my dog, family, and scenery are like my favorite things to do.
Have you had a chance to hike the Y yet? I know you've been here. You've been here a couple weeks. Have you gone up the mountain yet?
No, sir, not yet, but it's definitely something I'm looking forward to in the near future.
Well, we know you went up the hill pushing a golf cart because Brad Kitchen's golf cart quit. Tell us the story there.
Man, so we coming back from getting my fuel card, and I don't know what street it is, but, up the ramp and everything right by the light. And we just going, and then out of nowhere, the cart just stopped, and he looked at me. He was like, the cart died. I thought he was joking. I was like, bro, you got to be kidding me. And then next thing you know, he wasn't joking. So we had to get out, push it uphill. Some of the freshmen came help us out. And yeah, it was definitely just a workout before practice and everything too. It was hot that day. And you just imagine pushing a heavy cart up a hill. I'm pretty sure nobody's looking forward to that.
Hey, it's a preseason. You're putting in that work, right?
Definitely. Got to get it how you can.
So last year, the team talked a lot about the best locker room in America. That was the thing that was honestly quite evident if you were able to see this team. Everybody got along really, really well. That has carried over again to this season. Since you've been here, have you been able to see why they said it was the best locker room in America? And what is this group like when you guys get together?
Most definitely. It's something that Coach Pope really emphasized on. And he made sure that we hang out and be able to bond and get to know one another. So being in the locker room for day one, you just feel the family-like atmosphere. They all your brothers and everything, so they all got your back, whatever you need. And it's just a fun, enjoyable, goofy locker room to be in. You just try to make the best of it, even going to practice and everything. It's always fun, like you want to be here.
Who have you connected with the most so far?
I'll say Tijon and AB, Alex Barcelo. And Caleb. I'm cool with Caleb. I'm cool with all of them, but Caleb, that's my guy too.
Caleb seems like a great hang.
Yeah, definitely. Cool vibe, chill vibe. I love it.
Yeah, he seems like no judgment ever whatsoever. Like, whatever you want to do, that's great. Tell us about Alex as a leader, because we've seen it in practice before and we've seen it on the court. Now he's back for a third year, which is awesome. Now he's got the task of kind of rallying these troops from the player's perspective. What's he like as a leader of what you've seen so far?
Alex is a great leader. He's always somebody you could go to and talk to about anything on the court, off the court. I know with me first getting here and everything, just being able to ask him certain questions about getting ready for the season, throughout the ins and out of the plays, ins and out of, just being here and everything since he was a transfer as well. And he's always there to give like 110% on the court. And he's always there to help you with whatever you need, advice, or, even the other day we was moving some stuff to our new place and he's coming to help. It's just somebody that you can always count on. And he's very vocal on the court as a leader as well. So, he's just a leader in and out, on the court, off the court. It's just a part of him.
Anytime you're going to go to a new program, it's going to be different. You're not going to know people. How much has it helped that this roster has a lot of other guys in a similar situation to you that, it's their first time here on this team? How much has that helped you acclimate?
It helped me out a lot, especially, coming in so late at the end of, July. So being able to talk to them since they got here in June and everything, just, not knowing that I'm the only one that's going through certain situations. So like messing up on certain things, just knowing that I wasn't the only person. I won't be the first, I won't be the last, but they always there just to piggyback up and just say that they was in my position as well. So it really helped me out a lot, just being able to relate to one another.
How many years do you have to play here?
2.
You have 2. Okay, awesome. Did you get a waiver already to play, or do you need one?
I need a waiver. We in the works of it right now, so we finished a couple of things yesterday, so we hopefully able to get out that waiver pretty soon.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then I did want to ask you, along the lines of what Jason mentioned off the court stuff, who or what have influenced you the most in your life and kind of made you who you are? And that doesn't have to be a single thing.
I would say my family, definitely my cousins, my mom and dad. This girl that I grew up with since before I was born, so she's been there and is like my sister. So it's definitely them. They always keep me grounded, always keep me humble, keep me to keep working and just, take advantage of every day you have. So just being in that environment or just growing up with them and having them around me definitely just made me who I am, be able to be an enjoyable person when I'm off the court and be about business when I'm on the court.
Seneca, I don't know what your feelings were towards the color red prior to coming to BYU, but now that you're here, are you aware that you can no longer like the color red?
Yes, sir. I'm aware. It was kind of a struggle. I'm not going to lie. Red was my favorite color, but getting here, blue started to rub off more and more.
It is what it is, right? Tell us a little bit more about growing up in Louisiana and Lafayette. Obviously, we've heard of Louisiana Lafayette, right? And there's LSU and there's the Raging Cajun. And, you know, football's really good down there. When did you start playing basketball? What was life like in Louisiana growing up?
So originally, I lived in Louisiana to the age of 4, and the year before Katrina, I moved to Jonesboro, Arkansas, until the age of 12, and then I moved back to New Orleans. So just growing up there, you know, it has its problems just like every other place across the nation and everything. I know people probably heard of some things of this and that, but, you know, you just got to make the best of whatever situation you're in. And then I started playing basketball really my whole life, but I never really started playing it competitively till like maybe 6 years ago. I never really played AAU. That wasn't like a thing that me and my parents really were into. We was just more on working on my game and developing my game. And, you know, just going from school to school. So I went to a school in Chalmette, right outside of New Orleans. Then my dad got a job at Lafayette. So that's how I ended up back in Lafayette my last 2 years of high school. Went to Northside High School, which also has, you know, its problems like every other place. But, you know, if you just focused on what you want to accomplish and your goals and everything, you know, it's not that hard to stay out of trouble.
You mentioned your family quite a few times just in this interview. Obviously, it means a lot to you. Has your family been out here since you've been here? And are they going to be able to come out and see some games during the upcoming season?
They haven't been out here yet, but my mom's coming out next weekend. And, of course, my dad and mom's going to be able to make a game or two, maybe 3. I don't know. My mom's really invested. My dad's very invested. So don't be surprised if you see them at more than half of the home games. They love basketball. They love supporting, you know, me and whatever team I'm on. So they just great people. So don't be surprised if you see them.
Okay, so your mom's coming out. You have her make what meal? I've got to assume there's one thing you want her to make when she comes out here that you can eat. What is it?
Oh, that's a good question. I love my mom's green bean casserole, so I might have to ask for green bean casserole.
Seneca, I don't know if you understand how much you have endeared yourself to people in the state of Utah. If there is one state in the United States that likes casseroles, it's Utah. And the fact that you've said casseroles is just going to endear you even more to Cougar fans.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't even realized it.
We love
a casserole.
We love a good casserole.
We love a good casserole.
A good Jell-O, I think. Yeah. Well, tell us what the next couple of weeks are going to be like before school starts. As you guys, I know, kind of had summer practice and you're doing conditioning and whatnot. What's life like before school starts and then until we get into the season in November?
Okay, so yeah, some of the guys, you know, these 2 weeks, they'd be able to go back home, take a break. They've been working very hard since they got out here at the beginning of June. But for me and a couple of other guys, I'm going to stay out here and keep working, keep getting better to try to make up for lost time as much as possible. And then just going heading into the season. So just, you know, when everybody get back, start hitting even harder, working harder, and then eventually going to 2-a-days and just prepare for the season. Just continue getting that chemistry down, continue learning the ins and outs of the plays, and just trying to be the best we could possibly be on that first day, on the first game.
Well, Seneca, we're stoked. You're at BYU. You look great in blue. You like casseroles. We've learned a ton about you. Hopefully you get that waiver to be able to play. We'll be paying attention to that. And thanks for the time, man.
Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all having me.